What's up, YouTube? I'm Josh Newland. This is Season 2, Episode 3 of my off-season series. Today I'm going to share with you guys an update about the semi-pro team I'm training with now, as well as answering the question, what kind of club player was I during high school? Alright, so these off-season episodes, I will be sharing and showing you guys more training sessions and workouts, things like that. This one I just want to do another talking one just so I can update you guys. But first of all, I just haven't made a video in a while. 2 weeks ago on Wednesday I was going to have a trial Wednesday through Friday morning with this team that I'd been telling you guys about. And the first night I got back home, almost a month ago already, I went to a training session for a different team. After that training session, the coaches said, you're welcome to come out, keep training with us, add me to the group chat and stuff. But there's a few things that came up. I couldn't go to those training sessions after that. That was the only one I went to. And then the next Wednesday after that, I went to the training session with this new team that I'm going to be training with now. And afterwards, coach talked to me, said, we'll get you training with the U23 side. That morning I trained with their first team, which was a lot of older guys and some really, really good players. I could tell I was a little behind. So I talked to the head coach after. He just told me, you'll be training with our U23s. They'll be getting back soon because some of them are going to nationals for the national tournament for JUCO. So I just had a good talk with him, told me a bit more about the team and things. And their first team is ran really professionally. I went in there, I got a full practice kit, socks, shorts, shirt. They give us towels to shower. There's a locker room. They have an equipment manager, a general team manager, a trainer, like 5 different coaches, someone who runs the social media, takes pictures, posts announcements, stuff like that for them. And the way I got this opportunity was I looked on their website, which was for an older team a while ago, found some of the coaches' names, looked them up on LinkedIn. One of them I messaged, and then he's not working with them anymore, but he told me, well, message this account. I did that. They got back to me. That's how I got this trial. So then I was still going to go Thursday and Friday, the next 2 days after my first time I trained with them, but then I got pretty sick, having a fever, and just felt really bad after. So I haven't trained with them since until Monday of this week. And then on Monday I trained with the U20s. And on Thursday and Friday of this week, I'm going to be training with the first team again. And the U23s should start training separately, on their own on next Monday. And then after that, it should be pretty consistent for the rest of summer, the training schedule. And it seems like it's going to be 3 or 4 days a week, and they're going to try to get scrimmages and things like that going for the U23s as well, not just for the first team. But I'm just really excited to train with the team. And I can tell the coaching, the structure, how professional it is and everything is just going to be really good for me, help me improve, especially training with those first team guys. I'm behind. I'm not, in a way it was good to see, I know I can be at that level in a few years' time with a lot of work. But as of right now, this is really going to challenge me. It's going to improve me. And there's a guy that signed for the first team I didn't even know I trained with that Wednesday, the first time I came. I knew this guy was really good, and I see on their player announcement, this guy played First Division Argentina, played in the MLS. I have another guy he played First Division in Costa Rica as well. They've had guys that played professionally in Europe, some guys that have been All-Americans in college. They've got some really solid players with a lot of good experience. So that's the kind of club I want to be in. I think any player that wants to get better, train with the U23s, you see right above you, you have those first team guys that have experience. They've played on the biggest stages, and I'm just excited to see what comes. The first team is going to be competing in the NISA Independent Cup, and they're going to be playing against, in their region, 2 NISA teams and an NPSL team. So they're going to have some really good competition. They've been getting games and stuff up until then. For me, the goal is just get as much training as I can in, get better every day. It's not too likely that I'm gonna get up with that first team or go to that tournament or get a lot of games with them, but that's the goal at the end of the day. Just keep working my way up through the depth chart, through the teams. But no matter what, I just want to get better, whether I get a play or not, whatever team I'm on. I just want to improve, get ready for my next college season. So I'm really excited about this opportunity. It's going to be good for me. I know some of you guys are probably wondering, like, what's the name of this team? What club is it? But, the social media guy, he told us, if you have something where you're going to be tagging the team or something, just make sure it's filtered through me. And I haven't, asked them or got stuff approved about, posting a video with their name in it and all this stuff. So I just don't want to do that without their official approval. Obviously, I'm not saying anything bad about this team. I'm excited for the opportunity, but I just want to, if I'm going to include their name and logo and all that stuff and try to, use their images, things like that, I just want to make it clear that's approved. But for you guys, I just wanted to share this is what I got going on. As far as my plan for the summer, it looks like we'll be training in the mornings 3 or 4 days a week with this team. And then days I'm not there, for the next couple weeks, my high school has a camp for kids, for the girls and boys, and I'm going to be volunteering, helping out, coaching, running them through some drills and stuff. So get some volunteer hours and some good coaching experience that way. And then days I'm not training with the team, 1 day a week I'll be playing pickup with, it's a good mix, some older guys, some younger guys, and it's just fun to go play out there and helps me stay in shape. And then probably be about 2 days a week I'm going to train with another guy that's committed to an NAIA school. So train with him, probably try and get a few other guys that want to seriously train out there with us here and there. It's been kind of a mix, going to the gym with one of my friends and also working out at home. So it just kind of depends on the day which one I'm doing, but getting my weightlifting in 4 days a week. So I'm happy with the schedule I'm getting going. It's looking like it's going to get fairly consistent and just get some experience for my coaching career, playing career, getting in better shape, and just playing a lot. I know this is going to challenge me and improve me a lot by the end of the summer. And as far as the question I'm answering today, thank you, Outwards Ahmad. Hopefully I said that right. But he asked, what kind of club player I was, and if it's a good idea to take a gap year and keep playing club before going to college. Now, as far as a club player, in my career, I guess, in 8th and 7th grade, I'd been playing club from 4th or 5th grade up until 7th grade. In 7th grade, I wanted to play tackle football. So 7th and 8th grade, I just played tackle football. Then in high school, I would play high school soccer for the first 2 years, but not club. And then the summer for my junior year, I just committed to just soccer, club, and high school. So my junior year, I was on the B team pretty much until the spring of my club, and my club was not some big deal like academy or DA, ECNL, none of that. So I'll be a starter on the B team. I played pretty well. Got a couple goals, few assists, and we played, maybe 10 games or so, maybe like 15 total for my junior year. So not a really competitive club, not getting a ton of tournaments, but decent games fairly regularly. And then training, I think we did 2 days a week. And yeah, I wasn't very technical. I was decent. I relied a lot on my athleticism, being physical, and I had a good soccer IQ. And then the end of my junior year, I got a few games, went to a tournament with the A team. Then going into my senior year, we lost a lot of guys from our club, and we almost barely had enough to play, but I literally got like 4 games my senior year and almost none in the spring. So I didn't get a lot of opportunities from my club. We didn't play in many tournaments, especially my senior year. My senior year, I got to play pretty much every single minute. And I went back to defense. And my senior year on club, I was pretty solid. I had some decent highlights. They weren't, again, like I said, I wasn't the most technical. But as far as a defender, I looked good defending wise. But again, the competition we were playing against was not DA, Academy, ECNL, none of that. It was, like local club teams. I mean, I played pretty well. I was a player my team could rely on, but no real awards, tournaments won, none of that. And like I said, like 4 games, like my senior year. I was decent. Senior year, I would say I was solid, I was reliable, but not a standout, not a star by any means, and my team was not a big name club at all. All right, now as far as the second part of your question goes, asking whether it'd be a good idea to take a gap year and just play club before going to university. I can't really give you a general answer for that. It depends on your situation. There's some players where they're already out of high school and they already got an offer from the school they want to go to. And there's a lot of guys where they might settle for somewhere because they want to go right out of high school into college, or maybe if they did take a gap year, they could get into a bigger school or a better school. I'd say if you didn't have the best career and you feel like you're right on the edge or you want some more film or highlights, it might be a good idea to just train and work for a year at the highest level you can. And that way you might get more opportunities. If you're like me, I started really late in the recruiting process, and if I did take a gap year, it'd probably be a lot more likely I might have gotten into just bigger schools. But a lot of that depends on your situation, depends on your situation financially, depends on you as a player. And then also it can be hard a lot of times going from a gap year of not going to school and then going to college, where it's a lot of work, a lot of stress, a lot of time. So that just depends on how you feel mentally, how you feel as a player, and then also financially. It's something you kind of have to figure out for yourself. So you got to be realistic with yourself. You got to weigh the factors, see what reality is like, what are the offers, what are the interests you're getting, what can I afford, and what do I really want to do. So that's my best advice for that. For your situation specifically, if you really want to know like a specific answer, like I said, you guys can always DM me. You can comment here more and give me more specifics if you really want a specific answer or some more advice, because that probably wasn't the most satisfying answer, but I'm always willing to help you guys out. I want to however I can, so I made this YouTube channel. So thank you for that question, man. Hope I've answered your question, at least the best I can from what I know. In this off-season series, I will be taking you guys through more things, more in a vlog style. But these first few videos, I just wanted to kind of update you guys, let me know what my plan is for the summer. Now that I'm really getting into it, seeing what it's going to be like, I can take you through this off-season, this summer, leading up to my college season in the fall. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please hit that like button. And also, like always on these episodes, comment your best question for me down below. And whichever one I feel like choosing, I'll answer next Wednesday. I'll answer everyone regardless, but I will pick one and go through it in a video in depth and answer it. But thank you for all your support, you guys. We just recently passed 1,300 subscribers on here. If you're new here, you like this type of content, you're interested in playing college soccer, you want to be a pro footballer one day yourself, you want to see what the lifestyle is like and follow my journey, please hit that subscribe button. You can turn notifications on as well so you know whenever I post a new video, a new episode. But like I said, thank you guys for all of your support. Thank you for watching. I will see you on Saturday.